Welcome back. This is Miss RRubright, and this is part 2 of 9.2, Use Properties of Matrices, and we are going to do an animated math activity. Alright, so when we are multiplying matrices, we first need to use our little L trick in terms of seeing how many rows and columns we have. So if we do the L, we count down 1, 2, 3, 4, and then over 3. Okay, so down 4 over 3. So this is a 4 by 3. Here we have a 3 by 5. So we have a 4 by 3 and a 3 by 5. We can kind of circle this right here. And as long as they have that overlap in the middle, we cancel it out. And we know that our answer should be a 4 by 5. Our answer should be a 4 by 5. I can actually do this, okay? So we circle this. We cancel it out, and our answer should be a 4 by 5. But they have to have the overlap to be able to properly multiply. So what if we had variables? It's the same thing. So we have this nice little overlap with the ends. So it would be an m by p. All right, so let's try our first one. So if we were given a times b, and here's our a, here's our b. First thing is, can we multiply them? So this one is a 3 by 2, and this one's a 2 by 2. They have the nice little overlap? They do. My answer should be a 3 by 2. So let's see what this is going to do. So our answer is going to be a 3 by 2. So it's 3 down, 2 across, because this is 3 answers right here and 3 answers right here, okay? So this is a way of organizing it. So how do I multiply these things? Well, I do row 1, column 1. So this first one is located in row 1, column 1. Do you guys see how this is row 1, column 1? Like right here is row 1, column 2. So over here would be, so this right here is row 1, column 1. So 2 times negative 1 is what? 2 times negative 1 is 2. And 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. So 2 plus 6 is 8. So your answer right in this top corner should be an 8. You should have a 3, 1, 2, 3 by 2. So down 3 over 2. There should be 6 numbers that get filled in the end. So let's drag these. So this is really just saying 2 times negative 1 plus 3 times negative 2, which is going to be 2 plus negative 6, which is 8. So if we were going to do the next column, it'd be row 1, or sorry, this one right here. It'd be row 1, column 2. So you'd use row 1 and column 2. You'd have 2 times 3. Negative 2 times 3 is negative 6. 3 times 4 is 12. Negative 6 plus 12, you're going to have a 6 up in this corner. Does that make sense? This is what we're doing. So we're going to check this answer and move on so we can continue filling this in. So like I was saying, row 1, column 2. Row 1, column 2. So right here, this is row 2, column 1. Row 2, column 1. Row 2, column 2. Right? Row 2, column 2. Row 3, column 1. Row 3, column 1. Row 3, column 2. Row 3, column 2. Do you guys see how these are all column 2, column 1? And then these are the same for the rows. And then when we just simplify all this, we get our matrix. So is this one doable? It's a 2 by 2 and a 2 by 2. What is my answer going to be? If I have a 2 by 2 and a 2 by 2, my answer will be a 2 by 2. So the first thing I do is I draw out my answer. 2 by 2, down to over 2. All right. So, row 1, column 1. 2 times -1 is -2 plus 18. -2 plus 18, 16. 2 times 3, 6. 3 times 4, 12, 18. 4 times -1, 4 times -1, -4. 5 times 6, 30. 30 minus 4, 26. 4 times 3, 12. 5 times 4, 20. 20 and 12, 32. Let's see. All right, so row 2, column 1, row 2, column 1, row 1, column 2, row 1, column 2, row 2, column 2, and is this what we got? Yep. Makes sense? Let's try another one. 2 by 3, 3 by 1. What's my answer? A 2 by 1. A 2 by 1, so just 2 numbers. Row 1, column 1. 35 minus 15, right? 35 plus -15 plus -30. Row 2, column 1. When you add it all up, you get your -10 and 70. And that is everything. I hope you enjoyed the lesson on how to multiply matrices. This was part 2 of 9.2. If you like our lessons, please subscribe and watch the rest of our lessons on chapter 8. Thank you so much and have a